Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very tasty Ghana style tilapia and redfish pepper soup. So if you are interested, please keep on watching and let's get started. So this recipe will be a talk through one, so I'll be giving the recipe as I am cooking. So for this recipe I'm going to use 3 tilapias and 3 redfish. So first thing first, I am going to wash my tilapia and redfish under cold water, and then I'm going to throw away that water and fill up my cooking pots with about 1.5 cups of cold water. So that will be for the steaming. As for the vegetables, I'm going to use 3 Scotch bonnet peppers, 2 medium-sized onion, 2 garden eggs, and about 125 grams of ginger. So here, same thing, we are going to wash our vegetables under cold water. And now let's get started. So here I have diced 1 medium-sized onion and I am just going to spread it all over my fish. So there are a lot of recipes out there on how to make fish soup, but this is an easy one. So next, I'm just going to add my vegetables. So 3 Scotch bonnet peppers, 2 onions that I have cut into half, my eggplants, and my ginger. Okay, so this is how it looks like now. For this recipe, you also need to add 1 tablespoon of tomato puree or tomato paste. Next, I am going to add some garlic granules. You can also use garlic powder, and I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of this garlic granules. And then I am going to add 1 tablespoon of fish flavor stock, and I am going to add a bit more when the soup is almost done. For this recipe, I am also going to add 2 Maggi cube stock, but if you don't like it, please do not use it. Right, next I am going to add some salt to taste, so about 1 tablespoon. Right, now I'm going to put the cover back on it and let it boil for about 5 to 7 minutes, because when you are preparing fish soup, you need to be very careful not to overcook the fish. If not, it's going to get mushy. So after 5 to 7 minutes, you can begin to remove your fish from the cooking pot. Okay, just be nice and gentle with it, because as I said, you can end up damaging the fish and then you'll be with no soup. So after removing all, I'm left with my vegetable, and as you can see, they're still a bit hard, so I'm going to leave it for about another 5 minutes and I'm going to cover it. And this is my fish here. I'm showing you the one I removed from the cooking pot. For this recipe, I am also going to use 1 can of chopped tomatoes, but you can use plum tomatoes or the fresh one. But if you're using the fresh one, you need to boil it together with the other ingredients. So I'm going to blend everything. So now after 5 to 7 minutes, my vegetables are ready, and I am going to take them out one by one and put them directly in the blender, so that I can blend everything together with the chopped tomatoes, as I said. You know, if I wanted, I could have blended the garlic, ginger, onion, pepper and steam it with the fish, but as I said, I chose the easiest option, and this is it. So after you have removed all the vegetables, you can add in your can of chopped tomatoes or tomato plum or fresh tomatoes, whichever you think is best for you. Then blend it and make sure it is very, very smooth. Okay. So after a few minutes of blending, I have turned off my blender and I am now going to add this to my soup. But wait, some people like to strain it, which I do sometimes, but this time I didn't strain it. So you can also do as I'm doing here. Okay. And then I don't want to waste anything. I'm going to add water, and for this soup here I am going to add about 2 liters and a half water, but again it depends on how thick or light you want your soup to be. And usually when I'm making fish pepper soup I like it to be lighter. Okay, so I have added my water here, and here I am adding an extra 500 mils as I said. Right, I'm just going to give it a little stir, and then I am going to cover it and let it cook for about 20 minutes. And this is it here. It has been cooking for 20 minutes. And now I'm going to lower the heat whilst I'm getting my peel shot and tomato sauce ready. So I have decided to use this to add more flavor to my soup. So once you open it, just add it to the soup, give it a little stir, and leave it to cook on the lowest heat possible for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I am going to wash my mushrooms. So I really love this type of mushroom. To me, it tastes like meat sometimes, and I'm just washing them to get them ready. So this is my soup here after about 15 minutes on the lowest heat without any cover. And as you can see, there are bubbles on top. It means my soup is getting ready. So now I am going to put my tilapia and redfish back into my soup. Okay, still being careful that you don't damage your fish. And then I am going to add the stock that came with the fish to my soup. Please make sure you do not throw it away. Okay, and now last but not least, I am going to add in my mushrooms, and I'm almost done. Next, I am gently going to give it a good stir. Next, I'm going to add a little more salt to it. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of fish flavor stock, but you don't have to do it. I like it that way. I'm going to stir it, and then to finish, I am going to cook my gumbos or my okros in my soup, but you can cook it separately, of course. Okay, then leave it to cook for another 15 to 20 minutes uncovered, and this is how your soup should be looking like. Okay, with bits of oil on top. That's when you know that your soup is ready to be eaten. All right, so it's time to serve, and you know me as Ghanaian, I'm going to have my fish soup with my plantain fufu. Okay, this is the end. My dear friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this tilapia and redfish pepper soup recipe with me. If you did, please give me thumbs up, leave me a message, and try this soup. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Stay safe. Bye.